There's a time to work and a time to play,
a time to sing and a time to pray.
but Samson learned in a difficult way that the Lord he must obey. The Lord said, Samson, don't cut your hair, for might and strength are hidden there.
But he told all to a lady fair,
And he found it was a snare.
And he found it was a snare.
The cruel Philistines had captured God's people and ruled over them for 40 years. During this time, there was a man named Manoah, whose wife had no children. One day an angel appeared to them and said,
I know you have never had any children, but soon you will have a son. Beware not to drink any strong drink, and whatever you do, do not let anyone cut the child's hair from the day of his birth on.
Manoah and his wife offered a sacrifice to the Lord, and the angel burned it, and then disappeared into the fire.
Surely we will die, for we have seen God.
I don't think so, because he said that I would have a son, and I believe it will come true.
And so the child was born, and she named him Samson. And as he grew, his mother never let anyone cut his hair, and he became very strong, for the Lord was with him.
Samson, 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 the strongest man alive.
Tell me, what did he do with his mighty strength?
There was a young lion in the land, and he killed that lion with his bare hand.
Really? What else did he do?
He caught by the tail 300 fox, and he turned them on the enemy to burn their crops.
What a man!
He went to the camp of the Philistine, and he killed 1,000 at a single time. Samson, 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 the strongest man alive.
Samson's great strength was known all over the land, and the Philistines hated him because they couldn't win against him in battle. The enemy sent a beautiful woman named Delilah to learn the secret of his mighty muscles.
Samson, you must be tired after doing battle all day. Come, put your head on my lap and rest a while.
Oh, yes. Now I'm more comfortable.
Samson, tell me your little secret. What makes you so strong?
Well, you know, if they tied me with 7 green branches that were never dried, then I'd be as weak as any other man.
As soon as Samson fell asleep, Delilah tied him with 7 green branches. Then she shouted,
Samson! Samson! The Philistines are coming!
Huh? What? Where? That's so.
Oh, Samson, you were teasing me. The 7 branches didn't have anything to do with your strength. What is it really?
Well, I'll tell you, if they tied me up with new ropes that had never been used before, my strength would all be gone.
Again, Samson fell asleep, and Delilah tied him with new ropes.
Samson, the enemy is coming again.
Got you this time, Samson.
Samson, you lied to me. The ropes have no effect on your strength either.
Really? If you take my long hair and weave it into a web, I will be helpless.
Again he slept, and Delilah wove his hair into a web. And when more soldiers came, he conquered them too.
How can you say you love me, Samson, when you've mocked me 3 times? Please tell me.
I'm sorry to have kept it secret from you. You see, Ever since I was a baby, my hair has never been cut. If it were cut off, then I would certainly be as weak as the others.
This time, when Samson slept, Delilah had his hair cut off. This broke the command God had given to him.
Samson! Samson! Here come the Philistines!
What? Where? What has happened? My strength is gone. My hair is cut off. We've got him. Well done, Delilah. Let's cut out his eyes and throw him in prison.
And so Samson was blinded and put into prison. But as the months passed, Samson's hair began to grow back. One day he was brought before a great crowd of the Philistines who were having a holiday. They wanted to mock him.
Guard, put my hands on the pillars of this building so I may rest a minute.
And as he stretched his arms between the pillars, he summoned all his strength and pushed the pillars so the whole building fell down. And that day, Samson and thousands of the Philistines were buried in the wreckage of that huge building. Samson slew more of God's enemies in his death than he did in his whole life.
There's a time to laugh and a time to cry, a time to live and a time to die. So